Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Prince of Persia. I was just thinking this morning about how it's really nice that this game and this period of games didn't have a whole collectible aspect to it. Like there's the water fountains that I can drink from to get more health, and there's the sand pocket things that I can get to increase my sand tanks, but it doesn't it's not like games now where it's all about 100%ing it and making sure you get everything possible. It's just trying to tell a story, and there's some gameplay to it, and that's actually really relaxing to me. And relaxing is what we want to be on this channel. In these videos, nice cozy time. I hope you're, having a hot beverage of your choice wrapped up in a blanket, having a nice day. It's raining here today, so after this I might do some sketching, might do some drawing. I have an old Spider-Man character that I drew a couple of years ago that I think I might try and redraw again today. I still haven't seen Across the Spider-Verse. I'd love to see it. I keep seeing spoilers for it online, which is frustrating, but I'm excited to watch it whenever I get a chance. And it's one of those ones where I'm very susceptible to the Marvel advertising that their movies are. So often I'll go and see one of their movies and then immediately want to buy comics of, whatever the movie is based on, or characters from that movie. For example, I just bought an Ant-Man series that I think Ant-Man 3 was based on, and some Guardians of the Galaxy comics that have Rocket as the central character in them, because I saw those movies over the summer, and I wanted to read the source material, but I'm in a situation with Across the Spider-Verse where I already have Miguel O'Hara's main series of comics, which is great. The 2099 series, I bought it last year, and it arrived recently. It was a pre-order. They timed it for it to be coming out when the movie came out. But I'd read a bunch of his stories when I was younger, so I was already familiar with the character. And so I knew that when the movie came out, after I saw it, I'd want to buy the book. So I just went ahead and pre-ordered it ahead of time. So yeah, so I'm excited, and I have a bunch of Miles Morales comics already, and a bunch of other Spider-Verse related comics. So I'm good on that. I don't think I need to buy any more, so I can go into this movie safely, and not be influenced to buy things because I've already bought them. Which is always a good situation to be in. It's always nice when you can tell the person giving you the hard sell that you've actually already bought what they're selling. Whoops. In the meantime, I haven't commented on this gameplay at all. I keep nearly falling because I keep going really slow. But I haven't, except for that one time, I haven't failed yet, which is good. I haven't fallen on a spike. God, the lighting in this game is so gorgeous. The sound design, those birds. Ah, not so much. Such a such a rich environment. I'm sorry, bats. I know this is your home. Although you're sand monsters, because when I kill you, I get you turn to sand. So you're sand bats, and I don't care about you as much. If you were real bats, I'd be annoyed, or I'd be sad. Not annoyed. That's the wrong word. I'd be upset that I was killing bats. His voice echoes. That's pretty cool. Because we're in a cave. I did learn recently that there is a minimum distance that you need to be from a surface before you can cause an echo. I think it's something like 52 feet, 53 feet away from something to cause an echo. Which I think is fascinating that you can like put a number on it. I love stuff like that. I love the science behind interesting things, magical things. Just remembered I was once told by a religion teacher that science takes the magic out of everything. And I think she was like specifically protesting against the idea of scientists and evolution, because she tried to teach us that evolution wasn't real. And it worked on some of us. I did not feel like it was the case. I felt like evolution is a thing. It's a pretty solid theory. It's a pretty solid hypothesis. We have a lot of evidence to support it. And the video she showed us about it made no sense. So, about how it was incorrect. Didn't make a lot of sense. So, yeah. But yeah, she said that science takes the magic out of everything. And I disagree. I think science makes everything a little bit more magical. Because half the time it's like, that's how physics works, or that's how chemistry works. Amazing. It's like I was talking about in the last episode or the episode before about systems. Like I really like how systems function, and physics is just a big system. This feels like a certain level from Assassin's Creed 2, I think. There's that one where you're underground and there's all the chandeliers. You have to swing from them. I think you get a piece of armor at the end. Very similar. Now, I can't run up walls when I'm wet, because I got no grip. I don't have any ups right now, because I'm in water. So how do I get out of the water? Gotta get up there somehow. Is there a way for me to climb these? They're so high up. I wonder how tall the prince is. Looks like he'd be like 5'10". That's my guess anyway. Oh, I also can't get up. Okay, is that water dripping? No. Run towards the edge and press X to jump to the rope. Ooh, okay. Press hold R1 to swing. I see. And yep. Oh, Okay. I haven't done that before. I don't remember doing that, actually, in my childhood. That's curious. Okay. That's another reason I kind of like the visions, is they give you a sense of like where you need to go. Which is very handy, because in this situation I immediately got lost. Now, again, like it's very, some people would say it's quite hand-holdy, which I wouldn't disagree with, but it's also like, I don't know, I find it relaxing. Because it doesn't tell you exactly where you need to go, you know? It just tells you that that's what you're trying to do. Now, the other thing is I see a few different sand pockets. Like there's one over there, there's one up there. So I'm going to try and aim for those. Oh man. Is there... I was just thinking this bat sound sounds really familiar. And I think I've heard it in, like, in Breath of the Wild for the keys. Now it could be that, like, it's, you know, bat sounds, and bats will sound the same no matter what game they're put in. But I wonder if it's like, if there's like a sound bank that they take from. Aha. Now, can I... toward rope, and here we go. So I think it wants me to go this way. Nope. Whoops. That's not what it wanted me to do. Okay, let's give this another shot. Because I wonder if I just hit the wall there, or if I actually... Yeah. So I can't go that way. Yeah. Okay, so where's that telling me to go? Okay, I'm gonna try... Oopsie daisy. Okay, hang on. Okay, that did get me over here. Cool, good. Now can I... I cannot. Interesting. So I don't know why it would want me to get on that rope. What is the purpose of being over here? Unless I need to knock that wall down somehow? Or can I... Okay. Let's see. Is there a ledge there that I can climb up? Is that the thing that it's telling me? I just got little kind of flashbacks of a D&D game I played a long time ago where we were in like a situation like this. Where we had... You know, we had we were in a cave, and there was a rope that we could use to climb out of the cave, but it was too high to reach, so we had to do some adventuring to grab it. I like D&D. I actually started a D&D group recently. I put together a group of people, and we haven't been able to play yet, but I'm excited at the idea. Okay, now let's see what's in here. Oh, no, it wants me to go that way. Because there's another rope there. I didn't see that other rope. I was just looking at the two poles between it. And there isn't another rope. Oh yes, this is the one that the wall was in the way. So this is where we're gonna go. Way down in Kokomo. Oh goodness. Get that. I also just remembered. Wow, I'm getting so many flashbacks this episode. I remembered it being a thing in the Spider-Man 3 game where they wanted you to collect different things around the map. Now that was 2008, so it wasn't long after this. And there were these, and the reason I remembered it is because the things around the map made a noise. They made that like high droning noise that the sand tanks are making. I remember there was two kinds of things. There was spider symbols and meteorite fragments, and the idea was if you collected all the meteorite fragments after you beat the game, you would get to keep wearing the black suit, symbiote suit. And collecting all of the spider symbols, I think, made you go faster. Oh goodness. I'm gonna do that again, because that hurt me a lot. Yeah, that hurt me a lot. No. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. I didn't realize that would happen. Okay. Oop. Excuse me, camera. It's not as useful to me. Oi. I'm gonna try one more time. And then if I get hit, I get hit. Because I don't want to waste sand tanks either. There we go. Yep. Aha. And then we push this. So many bats coming from all around. But yeah, I remember in Spider-Man 3 there was that. It has a similar thing with this, where, you know, because it was more open world, you'd be flying around, or swinging around, because you're Spider-Man, and you'd hear that sound, which has just stopped for some reason. This sound. And that would mean that there was one of those spider symbols or meteorite fragments nearby. And I think that was my first like experience of collectibles in a game. Or if you got them all, you would get something for it. And I don't think I ever got all the ones. I think, you know, I was 10. So I would have. I think I remember getting really far. And whoop. I remember getting really far and getting something like 90 of them. And then there was 10 left. Whoops. And I stopped playing for a while, and then by the time I had the idea to play again, I think I had sold the game. Because when I was younger, it was, I didn't have a lot of money, so I would get games by selling my old games and trading them in. And for Irish people watching, I would trade them in an Extravision before GameStop. And now we live in a world after GameStop, which is strange. For context, GameStop is closed down in Ireland recently. Was I not supposed to do this? Oh man. I think I screwed the pooch. Can I rewind to get back on the rope? Maybe? I don't know. I think I might have wasted too much time. Yeah. Okay. I do. Yeah. Yeah, so I never got all the things. I remember there was like a rumor online in old like GameFAQ forums that if you got all of the meteorite fragments in Spider-Man 3, you would get to play as Venom, which I remember like really exciting me as a kid, because I've always found Venom really cool. But I think that was fake. Yes, this is what I was supposed to do. Now, hang on, because it wants us to go up. But what's in here? Anything? Nothing. Oh. There's a thing over here. I'm guessing there's a secret. Yeah. I'm guessing there's maybe a water fountain up there, a health water fountain. Let's see if I can do this in one movement. Yeah. Yes. So it wasn't entirely true that this game doesn't have collectibles. It does, but I feel like there's less of a there's no counter that like tells you where you are in the collectibles. It's entirely an exploratory experience rather than a checklist experience, which is more fun, I think. I think when it turns into a thing of like, oh, I need to get all these things, because all consoles have that now, where it's like, it's all about getting 100% and getting all the trophies and all the achievements and all the... Oh, goodness. Getting all the trophies and all the achievements and, Oh. Yeah, making sure that you get 100%. And I feel like you kind of lose sight of the game for the things that you need to achieve in it. Oh, it's the sound of enemies. But they're just these more thug-like guys. They're not enemies like that. Okay, here we go. These big enemies I don't even want to waste time with. So I like to just freeze them and then cut them in half rather than absorbing their essence. Because I feel like it's too dangerous. Like that. They're too strong. Ugh, nope. Oh my goodness. This guy is just not letting go. He is a scrappy one. I'm gonna rewind as far back as I can. Just to make you relive this whole minute. How long do I get to rewind back? Is it like 30 seconds? 10 seconds? Probably not that long. There we go. I guess if you had the power to manipulate time, rewinding by less than a minute would be the most like consequenceless amount, because you can't do anything in that time that is like going to greatly affect much, you know? A minute isn't long enough to do something life-changing. Although, you know, collections of minutes have changed people's lives. Oh my goodness. These guys are kicking my butt. Although I feel like if you had the ability to manipulate time back a minute, then you could, you know, in some circumstances use that to look at something. Like steal a government document and read it real quick and then reverse time so that it didn't get stolen. That's an interesting... That could be an interesting plot for a game. I've seen a few time loop based games recently. Forgot about that. I keep like instinctively pressing the button to jump over him when he blocks. But yeah, I've been playing a couple of time loop based games. Recently I played Outer Wilds. It was very fun. Very emotional. I actually played that just before I was our childhood home got sold. My childhood home got sold. Oh goodness. So the ending of that was very emotional.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen. I didn't get killed by sand monsters. Oh goodness, I gotta kill them all again though. But that was really good. And then another game, The Forgotten City. It's another time loop kind of game that started as a Skyrim mod actually. And I find it very fun. I did get stuck in that thing of like, because it's very choice based, and I ironically didn't want to get stuck in the time loop for too long. I wanted to get the best ending I could. Ooh, that is a whole mess of a situation going on right there. Oh, can I get out of that? Can I escape his jump? But yeah, so I did look up what to do at the very end of the game because I didn't want to I'm very susceptible to worrying about making sure everyone in games is okay. And I always want to make sure that like the characters end up in the best situation possible. So I did do that with Forgotten City, where I wanted to make sure that I was getting the best ending. So I looked up a couple of hints, and then if there's a situation that there was a choice that was going to be made where, you know, someone wouldn't survive, or oh goodness, or someone was gonna, if there's a more permanent decision, because that's the thing about the time loop. You'd think that your actions would be consequenceless, but in that game it's actually not the case. There are a couple situations where you can there's only a specific time you can interact with it, and then you kind of like force that ending on the other loops you get. So it's certainly a curious version of it. Oh my goodness, once again, they kick my butt. I think these are some of the last ones though. Ooh, nope. Okay. Ooh, I thought he was gonna hit me in that time, but he didn't. And that's good, so I can do that to that guy. And then I can absorb this guy. Is that all of them? Yes. Amazing. I realized I didn't check the time when I started recording this one. Oh. We're going to be in a palace environment next. And we're not going to be there? Just her? Interesting. 60%. Almost 2/3 the way through. That's pretty good.
I'll start the story from here next time.
Doing well. If I do go over time, I might record more than one episode. If I do go over time, I will attach the extra time onto the next episode. Do you care about that? Is that interesting to you? I don't know if it is. I want to keep these episodes in and around an hour, probably less. So take up too much of your time. And if you're listening to this to fall asleep, I want to keep your phone awake the whole night. Whoop. I can't jump off that. Hang on, what if I... Yep. Okay. Whoop. Okay, I see. Interesting. There we go. Ooh, this area is nice. The music in this game is also really great. Like, not just the sound design, the actual music itself. Okay, what does this do? Put away your swords. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. That came out of nowhere, except where it was. Oh. Okay. Okay. No, I got this. Nope. There we go. That's not what I was meant to do? No? Okay. So I do need to be some kind of patient. Not a medical patient, but some kind of... I need to have patience. Okay, no, that's fine. We can take a little bit.
Farah?
Oh, goodness.
Are you there?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Here I am.
I remember being really frustrated
Farah!
in this game specifically,
Stay
where
there. I'll come to you.
I would get to that door too late, or I would get to similar doors too late, and not be able to roll under them, and then the game would be like, no, you're too late, you can't roll under it. And I'd be like, but he can't go flat to the ground and crawl? That was just a thing. I mean, they couldn't animate everything back then. And there's already so many great, like, animations in this. Like, Prince's Idol animations. I saw a video on it recently. One of the things that made me want to come back to this game. And it was that he has different idle animations for different situations. So if he's standing in water, he'll stand still differently than if he's just standing regularly, which is incredible for a early 2000s game, for a PlayStation 2 game. They were trying so much stuff back then though. Like the first Metal Gear Solid was for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. And like they have all kinds of stuff in that where it's aware of what other games you've been playing to an extent. Yeah. And now it's all AAA. You know, you are a dude who can run and jump and climb a tree. I mean, to poop on AAA games, they're amazing. Some of them, like, it's incredible what different studios are doing. I don't know. I feel like this game is super fun though, and doesn't need a lot of the fancy things that those games have. It just has a lot of passion gone into it, a lot of love and care. I think feels that way anyway. I don't know if the people who worked at Ubisoft during this game's production were like especially proud of this game. It feels like there was a lot of focus gone into it. No slow motion that time. Just quickly put the weapons away. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water before I save.
Are you there?
Keep drinking. There we go. One more. Nice little drinky drink. Oh, interesting. Something for 4 hours. That makes sense.
Done. I'll start the story from
Does
here
it?
next time.
I don't know if it does. This is episode 5. Do.
Farah?
Oh, there's a secret somewhere. There it is. How do I
Can
get
you
in?
hear me? Where are you?
Where are you?
Farah?
Where?
Farah?
Oh, that was the sound of an enemy.
Are you there?
I think I need to go this way to get that secret, though.
Farah!
I'm here. Where are you?
Stay there! I'll come to you! Can you hear me?
I'm in here.
Okay, there are enemies over there. That is just a curtain, but it... Oh no, there's a wall there. Okay. Getting a little good. Whoa, what is that? There, okay, there we go. Camera was having trouble there for a second, but we got through it. That's just a wall. Now, okay, so there's a button on that side. It's all about the flips. He's doing so many flips. Okay. Let's just follow where the game wants to take us. Ah. Which... Oh, there it is. Ah, I just walked right past it. Okay. Did that open that or close that?
Farah!
Enemies. Make enemies. Wait, this isn't the way it wanted me to go. There was a door over here. Aha, through here. This is new, right? guessing we're not going that way. I'm guessing we're going this way. And there's another thing here, which will get me another sand tank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty cool.
Farah!
Having 8 is useful.
I'm coming!
What took you so long?
Just talking about the palace.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this one, we're doing really well this time. We're just knocking them down and picking them up. Look at us go. They're barely putting up a fight. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So sorry. Let me... Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. No, we can do that better. We can do that better.
Look out!
Yeah, you keep him busy. And I'll absorb these two. And then this guy. It's much more useful when you're hitting them. And when I can see them, which I couldn't for a second there. Are you trying to get through? Poor guy. Maybe, oop. There, you got through. I think. Nope, there's one more. At least. This should be the last one. Oh no, there's more. Okay, I'm stuck in this corner, so I might as well fight my way out. I realize like I'm very quiet during the fighting sections because I'm focusing really hard on fighting. On making sure I don't die and waste time. Or is that it? No, good lord. There we go. How's that? There we go. Ooh, we're gonna do some light puzzles. Gonna shine the way through a hole in the wall. Oh. Okay, I don't know how long I've been playing, so I'm going to stop this episode here, and I'll be back in the next one. And
Done.
I'll
I'll
start
start
the
the
story
story
from
here
here
tonight.
next time. I'll let this
My
cutscene
love.
play though.
Please don't leave me.
What did you call me?
It doesn't matter. The important thing is, I know how we can reach the Tower of Dawn.
Of course, the hourglass. All right. But this time, stay with me and pay attention. Can't spend all day chasing after you.
Okay, catch you in the next one. Bye bye.